Join us as we delve into the chilling yet crucial walkthrough of the Parkland school shooting site, exploring its impact on policy and the school safety. Is America ready to rethink its approach to gun violence?
Vice President Kamala Harris tours the untouched crime scene of the 2018 Parkland shooting with Fred Guttenberg and officials, emphasizing the need for gun violence prevention. Guttenberg highlights the importance of policymakers witnessing the scene for policy decisions and advocates for measures like red flag laws. The building will be demolished, but its legacy remains crucial in shaping future discussions on school safety and gun control. What say you, Joel?
Well, I say that one of our associates makes a very good point that like pops out. This is a campaign. This is just a campaign gimmick. If they truly cared, they would have been here on, Valentine's Day. They would have been here on the 14th and said, "Look, this is what happened. This is the impact." And how much more impact than on the anniversary? Like this is just another political stunt, and that's what really disappointing.
And I agree. Um, it was a campaign stunt. And Mr. Gutenberg is the father to two students who were victims in the shooting. And I understand the vice president and U.S. officials, federal officials, the coming from the federal government to view the crime scene for its impact. But what would be even more impactful, I've been down this road before, we talked about this, is if we showed the crime scenes to the public. If we really want America to change its view on gun violence, if we really want to tackle our obsession, America's obsession with guns, with, not addressing the issue with real results and the banner back and forth, the thoughts and prayers and et cetera, show the Sandy Hook crime scene, show the MGM crime scene, San Bernardino, Stoneman Douglas, San Antonio, El Paso, Chicago, so forth and so on. I used to work in the hospital and the emergency room, and I saw victims of not just gun violence, but all types of violence, even accidents, car accidents. It makes an impact.
Well, this is the media's uh, you know, their obsession, right? That's their obsession. There are several, law-abiding gun owners out there that are appalled by this type of, scene and how it impacts. But again, we're now showing this site to federal officials who have to abide by the Constitution, the United States Constitution, with the Second Amendment, and as the Supreme Court has already decided, you know, they can't do anything. It is up to your local, your state, to be able to regulate guns. So the impact, how do you impact Kamala? Kamala's already anti-gun. Like, really, if you could impact somebody like maybe Donald Trump, maybe somebody on the Republican side that has, has never seen this stuff. We don't see it because the media wants to protect us. in this country. They don't show. We've been overseas, we've been to other countries, and it's grotesque what you'll see on the cover of a newspaper.
That's correct.
And you know what?
That's correct.
That's shock and awe. That says, look,
Yes.
if you truly wanted the citizens of the United States to be passionate or have empathy, you would be real true news, not coddling us like babies and trying to lead us like cattle in your direction. And that's what I think the frustration with the Republican Party is with the media, because they have one source, a couple of sources, Reuters and AP, and they take all this information from them and they disseminate it.
Hmm.
So they're all saying exactly the same thing. You can't get through one station without hearing the same thing. So that's why Fox stands out. And that's why CNN now wants to go and be the left side. It's like, when are we going to get news that truly is news?
We have to seek it out.
This is why we have a program called "You Can't Make This Shit Up," is because we want you to have the facts. We want you to be able to make your own decision, make those comments. You know, we've done several of these things
Oh, yeah.
on guns. We've done way too
Yes.
many of these things on guns.
Yes.
But until we start addressing the problem, and the problem, you can say mental health, you can say whatever. The problem is we don't care because we have short memories and we move on. As soon as it's over, look, we're done. Okay, now we're going to demolish the building. This is the last chance he's got. So come on down, Kamala, and see it because it's going to get demolished.
Hmm.
Again, it will be wiped out.
Hmm.
We won't, Valentine's Day will take over again, and it won't be the anniversary because it'll die. Uh, That's just the way we are because we don't have that in your face media telling us, look, I mean, that would impact a young person.
Yes, it will.
That's my final word, David. This is if this wasn't just a political stunt, it would be something worth
Right.
talking about.
And again, I strongly believe that showing the crime scenes as quickly as possible to the public so that those images are branded into our brains and we realize the effect of gun violence on human beings, whether, again, it's children or if it's people trying to have a good time on a Saturday night in downtown Orlando. Reading the crime scene description of what happened at Pulse was like PTSD for me. And and vividly understanding what happened that night and having those visual images in my head. Um,
Getting to see live footage that
mhm.
was very impactful, but you don't see any of that live
No,
footage ever redone.
we just sweep it under the rug and we move on until the next tragedy.
Media doesn't want us to be harmed, so we don't get to see the airplanes hitting the towers. We get caught. They make the decisions on what they want to do.
So seek out your own information, seek out the facts, research, do your own damn research, verify again. Just don't take our word. We've had our experiences. We see things through the lens of our experience in our lives, but do your own research. There's a ton of information out there. It's called the internet. Use it wisely, use it smartly. Um, we could do better.
Well, this is why the media hates X, because
Hmm.
X shows everything, right? And they want to have their control
Mm.
over the media, over the message.
Yeah.
So yeah, please like, please share, please just get involved. Just you know, my book's out there. Presidential Chronicles. If just want to sit there and relax and read something, you know, go ahead.
Like, share, comment. We love to hear what you have to say. This is You Can't Make This Shit Up. That's Joel. I'm David. Thank you, Aaron. Thank you, Zach. Thank you, Danielle. Thank you, team, for helping us put this all together. We see you the next time.